And a good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to you live here from Ballinger, Texas. The Mason Punchers with a record of 4-0, taking on the Ballinger Bearcats on the road. Next week, the Punchers will be back at home at the Mason Puncher Dome as they host the Wall Hawks, and then the Punchers will have a week off before they start district play. A hot, muggy afternoon in Ballinger, Texas. As I welcome Jeff Roche into here. Jeff, 99 degrees right now. Don't expect a drop in the temperature until well after kickoff.
Yeah, check back with us in about November maybe, and we'll have a different weather forecast for you. But yeah, we are as per normal. We're a visiting team, and we're facing the sun, and hopefully it goes down here pretty quick. But it is pretty warm. But a beautiful night nonetheless here for Ballinger. Ballinger's homecoming tonight, Justin, according to the PA announcer. So. Expect a lot of festivities here tonight, and Ballinger probably going to. They haven't won any games yet this year, but expect a good effort from them on their homecoming.
Looking forward to this preseason matchup as the Mason Punchers take on the Ballinger Bearcats. We're live from Bearcat Field. We're going to take our first break right here on the Hill Country Sports Network, streaming audio only on KHLB 102.5 in Mason, Texas. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Joe David Yates & Associates, our extensive ranching experience coupled with our passion for Texas heritage leads to the perfect combination in buying and selling ranch property. To see some of the most beautiful, productive ranches Texas has to offer, please visit our website at joedavidyates.com or give one of our experts a call at 325-294-4444.
For over 40 years, Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains has been supporting the farm and ranching community, built on principles of hard work, superior products, and great customer service. Our customers are the most important part of our business, and we want to thank you for supporting us all these years, and we hope that the best in the business will continue to work for you. Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains offer many services that can make your life on your piece of paradise a little easier. Come and see us in Fredonia and let the best in the business get to work for you. Go Mason Punchers and Cowgirls.
Minutes before we kick it away at Ballinger, Texas, Mason Punchers and the Ballinger Bearcats in a preseason matchup. Now, Jeff, we've faced Ballinger in the past. We've basically faced all of Ballinger's district this year minus Wall in preseason play. Brady, Ballinger, and Wall, all three in the same district.
Yep.
And I think a couple others. But a tough district. The Ballinger Bearcats drew a tough district with Wall. Wall's been very impressive this year, and the Punchers are going to have their hands full for probably the next couple of weeks as they host Wall and then go right on the road to Johnson City.
Yeah, for sure. Don't want to look past this one, but you almost can't help it. We get to because we're not coaching or playing, so we can do that. But yeah, we're going to get a true litmus test of exactly how good the Punchers are next week when the Wall Hawks come to town and to close out the preseason. So that will be a true test to kind of see, what where this team is and how we stack up, because Wall will be very good, very sound. Always coached well. Kids play hard, and that'll be a true test. And then, like you said, Justin, open up district on the road at Johnson City after a bye week, and Johnson City's playing well, and so got to get off to a good start there, and hopefully come out of these next 2 games tonight included, come out healthy and be at full strength for district. So that's real important.
Homecoming this evening for the Ballinger Bearcats as we get ready for kickoff just about 20 minutes before the kickoff right here in Ballinger, Texas. You're watching the Hill Country Sports Network, streaming audio live on KHLB 102.5 FM. We're going to take a word from our sponsors. We'll be back in just a moment. T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint and Body located in Llano, Texas.
Why should you choose a local independent bank to trust with your business? Community bankers get to know you. We are a small business too, so we are nimble and responsive to you beyond just the numbers. We understand your personal needs and your unique circumstances. The Commercial Bank in Mason is that kind of bank, and we want to get to know you. It's relationship banking at its best. Stop by and meet us or give us a call and we'll come see you. The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank.
Foam Improvement, specializing in spray foam insulation, offering both the open and closed cell products. Owners Kate and Kaylee Nobles, along with their 5 proud punchers and cowgirls, pledge to provide you with quality service in a timely manner. Their team is experienced in spraying residential properties, farm and ranch structures, and new construction. Foam Improvement is located here in Mason, so give us a call at 325-805-3005. And as always, go punchers and cowgirls.
Owning a Texas ranch comes with some of life's most precious joys: hunting, fishing, privacy, and seclusion, enjoying God's green earth with family and friends. But these treasures require stewardship, management, and a passion for general care. That's what we believe and why we created Heritage Ranch Sales. To put the next generation of ranch owners in the right place with the right tools to take care of it the right way. Heritage Ranch Sales. We're your ranch broker, but a whole lot more.
Hill Country Sports Network coming at you live from Ballinger, Texas, as the Mason Punchers taking on the Bearcats of Ballinger. Homecoming for the Bearcats tonight as we get ready for this pregame matchup. Punchers back at home next week, and then the following week we'll have the off week on October the 6th, and then we'll start district play on the road against Johnson City about 17 and a half minutes before we kick this one away, and we'll pause as we hear a word, and we would like to thank our sponsors here on the Hill Country Sports Network.
Mason Puncher Football is brought to you by the Fredonia Peanut Company, Fletco Construction, Mason Bank, Foam Improvement, Mason Truck Accessories, T Paint and Body, Heritage Ranch Sales, The Commercial Bank, Joe David Yates Real Estate, Capital Farm Credit, Mason Feed Store, and by Hill Country Sports Warehouse.
Again, thank you very much to those sponsors that make this broadcast happen on the Hill Country Sports Network, as we're stringing audio only on KHLB 102.5 FM right there in Mason, Texas. The stage has been set as the Ballinger Bearcats have their homecoming for 2023. The Mason Punchers, the visiting team, going to be coming out here momentarily. Sun still blaring here at Ballinger Bearcat Stadium. We don't expect that sun to go down anytime soon. The temperature at kickoff is 99 degrees. So, Jeff, a hot one, and you've got to, as a staff, you got to be prepared for this. We could have another Coleman. You got to be careful with cramps and hydration issues in this ball game.
Yeah, well, we talked about this at that Coleman game. I thought we fared pretty well at that Coleman game. Felt like we were in pretty good shape, but I'm sure that coaches have been hydrating these guys all day long. I'm sure they're hydrating right now, and if you're just now starting to hydrate, you're not going to make it. So I'm sure the coaches have been making them drink water all day long, and I'm sure they're getting them some fluids and making sure that they're ready to play. It's going to get better here in about 25-30 minutes when the sun goes down a little bit, but and we're not on turf, so we're on grass, so that's going to be quite as hot. But we are. It is something to keep in mind as these games this fall so far in the season. We've had warm ones.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Those that have graduated from the school district Ballinger.
Agriculture. It's the backbone of what makes our world go round. For more than a century, Capital Farm Credit has been providing agricultural financing to Texans. Our mission goes beyond making loans. We put agriculture first. We're your partner. We're your trusted advisor. We're your friend. Because together, we're better.
Here at Mason Feed Store, we take pride in our community because we know that our products help this town grow and prosper in more ways than one. Whether it's providing corn, feeders, and blinds to put food on the table every hunting season, or it's supplying the best quality feed to build your herd and serve premium meat to the nation, spraying the fields that grow food for Mason and beyond, or simply making your backyard barbecue a place to create lasting memories. Come see us at the northeast corner of the square, your home at Mason Feed Store.
Hey there, sports fans. We're not just about construction. We're also about community and teamwork. Trust Fletco to get the job done right, no matter the scale or complexity of the construction project. We're not just builders. We're builders with heart. Because at Fletco Construction, we believe in building a stronger community together. Go Mason Punchers. Go Fletco Construction.
"13 minutes before we kicked us away live from Ballinger, Texas. You're watching the Hill Country Sports Network. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, Ben Pinter all on the camera tonight. John Hills made the trip for the stats. And we'll be coming on momentarily here live from Ballinger, Texas.
have the Ballinger alma mater.
You know everything you know.
At Joe David Yates and Associates, our extensive ranching experience coupled with our passion for Texas heritage leads to the perfect combination in buying and selling ranch property. To see some of the most beautiful, productive ranches Texas has to offer, please visit our website at joedavidyates.com or give one of our experts a call at 325-294-4444.
For over 40 years, Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains has been supporting the farm and ranching community, built on principles of hard work, superior products, and great customer service. Our customers are the most important part of our business, and we want to thank you for supporting us all these years, and we hope that the best in the business will continue to work for you. Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains offer many services that can make your life on your piece of paradise a little easier. Come and see us in Fredonia and let the best in the business get to work for you. Go Mason Punchers and Cowgirls.
T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for all your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint and Body located in Llano, Texas. Moments away from kickoff as the Punchers get ready for the Ballinger Bearcats right here in Bearcat Stadium in Ballinger, Texas. 2023 homecoming for the Bearcats as both teams get ready to make their way onto the field. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, we appreciate you joining us here for another road trip. Punchers back at home next week as we take on the Wall Hawks. The Bearcats have lost to Sonora 46-12, lost to Coleman 40-0, Stanford 27-0, Clyde 56-0. So, Jeff, looking at this, the Ballinger Bearcats have only scored 12 points in 4 games, and but that does not mean anything when you're playing 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids.
No, it sure doesn't. And you're going to get Ballinger's going to shoot every bullet that they've got in their gun, and so we've got to be aware early and be ready for anything crazy because they're. I'm going to just say it. They're outmatched against this Puncher team, and so when you're outmatched. Sometimes you got to try to be creative and try to do some unorthodox things, and so Puncher's got to be alert early and withstand that. And I'm looking tonight, Justin. I think we should hopefully control this football game. I'm looking for us to cut down on our penalties.
Yes, over 100 yards each game.
Yeah, we just have, and they've been penalties that are. We're not late hitting, and we're not playing that. We're just. We're not late hitting people, and we're not doing undisciplined things. We're just we're just getting called for some things that are going to hurt us in big ball games. And so, it's our kids play so hard.
They do,
and that's so good to see. We just got to play a little cleaner.
National anthem coming up here from Ballinger, Texas. We'll have the captains in the coin toss here momentarily. Ballinger Bearcats homecoming 2023.
Captains here for the punchers. Number 5, Colin Strand, was Lucy's escort the other night at homecoming. Got number 80, Matthew Norman, number 52, Drake Lindbergh, and number 54, Caden Kimbrell. For the Bearcats, number 75, Dakota Falcone, number 56, take the ball to open up the second half. And we're fixing to kick this thing off after the national anthem.
National anthem played by the Ballinger Bearcat Band. We'll stand right here with you with the national anthem.
Please remove cover and remain standing as the Ballinger High School Band will perform our national anthem.
Good crowd on hand for both teams tonight as we get ready to start this football game in Ballinger, Texas. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, Ben Pinter on the camera tonight. We could not do it without Ben or Jeff, and we really appreciate them helping out here on the Hill Country Sports Network as we get ready for this ball game. And we put our scoreboard up. A scoreboard is brought to you by Fredonia Peanut Company. Let the best in the business work for you.
Justin, when you take the ball to open up the game, when you've won the toss, you've either got to kind of think there's one of two things. One, you got something up your sleeve early and you want to try to get it in on offense, or you know that you're a little bit outmatched and you want to make sure that you get a possession early and try to get something happening early. So, well, now I'm wrong. I thought we were Ballinger's receiving.
I thought that's what he initially said, but I have no idea. They said that they deferred.
Okay.
I guess.
So I guess we did defer. Yep. I guess we did defer and scratch all that. Puncher's going to get first possession. I guess I need to pay attention a little bit more.
Punchers, white tops, purple helmet, gray pants. Ballinger Bearcats, black pants. Red top, the kick is away. Ryan Todd will take it at the 25-yard line. Up the middle, Ryan Todd across the 45-50, and Ryan Todd is turned on his jets.
Get ready, Mr. H.
Todd will take this one to the house for a kick return and a touchdown. And the Punchers quickly on top by a score of 6-0.
Yeah, just good blocking all the way around, Justin. By the return team, even downfield. Clancy got him a good block. The last man, safety man, and Ryan just took it the rest of the way. Never was touched at all. Wyatt Rowe on the kick here. Boley hold and a chance read snap. And up and good for a quick 7-0 lead after just 12 seconds.
Boy,
so couldn't ask for a better start.
Great start for the Mason Punchers as we take our first break right here on the Hill Country Sports Network. Ryan Todd with the return for the touchdown as we go to our commercial bank instant replay. As Jeff said, Ryan Todd right up the gut and great blocking out front. The Punchers out to a 7-0 lead, and we kick this one away with 11:48 to go in the first quarter. So Punchers score early in this Ballinger homecoming. Wyatt Rowe, we've seen him boot this thing straight through the end zone. Will he do it here? High, this is going to be a short kick taken by Manny Gonzalez at the 10. Gonzalez wrapped up Clancy Osborne there with the tackle. And the Ballinger Bearcats will start their first down and 10. $11:43 to go in the first quarter. Here we go with the down and distance. 1st and 10 for the Ballinger Bearcats. Let's see which quarterback they come out with, the sophomore or the junior, and it looks like it's going to be the junior number 7, Kyson Weathers. He'll be in the gun with one in the backfield. That's Zach Canada. It'll be a handoff to Canada, and Canada gingerly runs over the left side, tackled for a short gain.
Yeah, give him 1 or 2 on that play off the left side. They're going to bring up a 2nd and 8.
Very hot afternoon at kickoff. It was 99 degrees and a very low breeze. There was hardly any breeze at kickoff time, and didn't bother Ryan Todd none.
No.
On the kickoff return. From the gun, a rollout left, squaring to throw, and that one's incomplete. Intended on the far sidelines for Aiden Zavala.
Yeah, had one open there on the sideline there, just overthrew him on about a 10-yard out. So he's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Look for the Punchers to pin their ears back here and try to get after the quarterback.
Third down, and they're going to call it 7 from the Bearcat 21. Punchers lead early 7-0 with a kickoff return by Ryan Todd. Weathers from the gun. A high snap. It'll be handoff up to the left side and tackled behind the line of scrimmage is Zach Canada.
Yeah, Carlton Smith, first one there to put his hat on him, and quickly swarmed by a whole bunch of other Punchers. Going to bring up a 4th and long. Ballinger brings in their punt team, Mason subs as well. Ryan Todd goes back. They might want to think about, hopefully they whispered in the punter's ear that Ryan Todd's a pretty decent return guy.
Well, he doesn't have a very much field to deal with here.
No, he doesn't.
Took it at the 25 last time and returned it.
We'll see what they do.
High snap, a high short kick. The Punchers are going to get away from this one. It'll take a puncher bounce, and it will be downed at the Ballinger 30-yard line.
Barely a first down. Punted for barely a first down, about a 9-yard punt, 10-yard punt. So Punchers with great field position inside the 30.
10-17 to go in this first quarter.
Right at the 30.
And we'll see our offense on the field for the first time, leading 17-0.
We'll take a shot right here.
Twins to the right side. Ball spotted on the left hash.
We'll sprint out right here, and let's see if we can throw one up.
Boley A pitch to Celerio. Celerio with the Jets. Right side, and it's going to be a first down for Sutton Celerio.
Yeah, nice toss to the weak side. Good blocking out in front, and Celerio running through tacklers all the way down to the 10, about the 11. First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Big chunk play right there off the bat for Sutton.
Underwood will be the receiver to the left, to the right. For the Mason Punchers, it'll be Hunter Bradley. I formation behind the quarterback, Frankie Boley. Boley, a give to number 12, Ryan Todd, into the open, and Ryan Todd is into the end zone for another Mason Puncher touchdown. And it is quickly a 13-0 lead, and both touchdowns have come with the hands of Ryan Todd. $9:39 to go in the first quarter. PAT coming up. Kick is up and good for number 27, Wyatt Rowe. Punchers lead big here in the opening moments of the first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Joe David Yates and Associates, our extensive ranching experience coupled with our passion for Texas heritage leads to the perfect combination in buying and selling ranch property. To see some of the most beautiful, productive ranches Texas has to offer, please visit our website at joedavidyates.com or give one of our experts a call at 325-294-4444.
Jeff, quickly, the Mason Punchers out to a 14-0 lead with 9:39 remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, quick start for the Punchers. Ran the opening kickoff back 75 yards. Got him on a 3-and-out, and then a short punt, set up a short field for the Punchers. And 2 plays later, after Sutton Celerio got a big chunk play, Ryan Todd runs it in from the 11 for a quick 14-0 lead here. We're not even 2.5 minutes into the game.
High kick taken in the middle once again. Manny Gonzalez drops the football and then is wrapped up by Mitchell Underwood after he dropped it. Ballinger will get the ball, but boy, a scary moment there for Manny Gonzalez, the sophomore. 9:32 remaining in this first quarter. We appreciate you joining us right here on the Hill Country Sports Network. Streaming audio only on KHOB 102.5. On the road in Bearcat Stadium. Always a challenge to do these on the road, but hopefully we can hang in there with you tonight here with limited reception from Ballinger, Texas. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Their first drive was a 3-and-out. From the gun, it'll be Kyson Weathers. Weathers, a quick throw out to the sidelines, and Frankie Boley there to wrap up the receiver behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nothing doing right there on the quick screen. And Boley just right there running through the blockers. Loss of about 1 on that play. Kind of a slow developing play, and Punchers were right there to snuff it out. Brings up a 2nd and 11 from the 15.
Second down for the Bearcats. Weathers, a handoff left side. That's going to be Aiden Pena. And Pena gets a few yards over the left side, but the Punchers right there to wrap him up, and it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd, and we're going to call it 11, Jeff. A loss on the carry for the Bearcats.
Punchers defense picking up right where they left off last week. Had held last week's opponent, Cristobal, to 0 yards through 3 quarters. And looks the same tonight. Trips to the right, sprint out right.
Weathers is going to be
taken
sacked.
Down by Clancy Osborne. Just Nobody blocking him right there off the edge. Clancy runs through from his linebacker spot. Had a clear run through right there, and loss of 5 or 6 on that play. Ball's all the way back to the 9-yard line. Last punt was barely enough for the first down, and this one is they're 4th and shoot. I don't know, 4th and.
I'm saying 16 or 17. They really hadn't put it up there.
17, 18. Expect punchers to have good field position here again.
Ryan Todd standing at the Ballinger 45-yard line from the own end zone. This kick is away. This one's going to be returnable, Jeff. Bounces at the 45, picked up by Todd at the 50. Ryan Todd up the sidelines and will walk it out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Punchers will take over there, 1st down and 10. We'll hear a word from our sponsors.
Mason Puncher Football is brought to you by the Fredonia Peanut Company, Fletco Construction, Mason Bank, Foam Improvement, Mason Truck Accessories, T-Paint and Body, Heritage Ranch Sales, The Commercial Bank, Joe David Yates Real Estate, Capital Farm Credit, Mason Feed Store, and by Hill Country Sports Warehouse.
Frankie Boley in the gun as the punchers get the ball back after the punt from Ballinger. Quarterback draw up the middle for the senior quarterback. Punchers elect to keep it on the ground here. They'll get it up to about the 27-yard line, a few yards for the senior quarterback.
Evan Ochoa on the tackle there for the Bearcats. Given 3 yards on that play, brings up a 2nd and 7 from the 28.
And Jeff, the sun almost setting here.
We're getting closer.
In Ballinger. Trips to the right for Boley from the gun. A single back in the backfield. That's Solario. Boley in trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. Boley has a man down the field, and that ball is going to be incomplete, intended for Clancy Osborne.
Yeah, Frankie did a good job of escaping the pressure. Gets outside and throws the ball up, trying to give Clancy a shot at it, and almost comes up with it, but brings up a 3rd down and 7 now for the punchers from the 28.
Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 6:32 remaining in the first quarter. Ball spotted at the left hash. 2 backs in the backfield. Jacoby, the lone receiver, to the left. Snap to Boley. And a keep for Boley. Left side, Boley slipped. Still on his feet, fights to the 30. He's going to lose yards on the carry, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Now, will we see the punt team here for the Mason Punchers?
Go for it here. Coach Edwards is sending Ryan Todd back on the field. Going to be a 4th down here. Might as well go for it. Puncher defense has not been threatened, and in comes the play with Mitchell Underwood.
First 4th down of the evening for the Mason Punchers. Boley from the gun, trips right. Left hash, 4th down and 10 from the Bearcat 25. Give to Ryan Todd, and Todd is going to be wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. And the Ballinger Bearcat defense will hold. They'll get the ball back at their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
A nice defensive stand there by the Bearcats. After the first drive, we scored in 2 plays. Bearcats get off the field on defense after punchers with great field position, not able to do anything with it. And so Bearcats going to take over on their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10 here. 5:40 left in the game. Punchers up quickly, though, early in the game, 14-0.
The sophomore quarterback, Kyson Weathers, from the gun. Take a low snap, rolls left. Weathers will square his shoulders, throws that down the field, wide open and incomplete.
Oh, hit him in a bad spot.
Number 13, Kyle Bullard, got behind the defense and almost a 6.
Yeah, he did. He got behind. We had a busted coverage there up the sideline. They ran a trips. They ran a rail route off of a hook inside, and we bid on the hook, and they ran up the sideline. Perfectly thrown ball just went right through his hands. Boy,
what a good ball thrown by Kyson Weathers.
Bad for that kid, but when you got a chance to score against Mason's defense, you got to convert on that.
Yes.
So they took a shot right there, brings up a 2nd and 10 off of that defensive hold.
Zach Canada in the backfield with Weathers. They'll hand it off to Canada. Canada will have a blocker in front, but Canada wrapped up after a short gain on the near sidelines.
Yeah, kind of Jack Gillespie getting in there from his outside backer spot, kind of spilling it, kind of set the edge and forced everything outside over the top, allowed the defense to run to it. So good job by Jack right there on his from his outside linebacker spot. Jack getting some good early reps.
5 minutes left in the first quarter. Punchers leading 14-0. Bearcats on a 3rd down and 9. Twins to the left for Weathers from the pistol set. Zach Canada will now line up beside him from the right hash on 3rd down and 8. Play action, Weathers looking to pass. Weathers is going to be sacked.
Wyatt Rowe get in there on a little outside inside stunt. Wyatt Rowe coming in and got to the quarterback for a sack, loss of a few on that play. Going to bring up a 4th and 13 now. Punt again for the Bearcats, not able to get anything going on offense.
Zach Canada will be back to punt this one away from his own 15. Ryan Todd at the puncher 35. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Now the snap is back. The kick is a low end-over-end kick taken by Todd at the 35. Straight up the gut for Ryan Todd. Makes a move left. Tripped up. Still on his feet at the 40. 35-30, and Ryan Todd ran out of bounds there. A good return. And so the punchers will get good field position once again. Let's see if they can convert. Todd may have been hit out of bounds a little bit late there.
Yeah, got tangled up there a little bit late out of bounds. Once again, good field position at the 33-yard line for the punchers. Last possession, the Bearcats played good defense and stopped Mason on four downs. Get the ball back. Let's see what punchers do with their 4th possession of the game.
Boley underneath center. A inside handoff to number 11, Matthew King, and nothing doing there for King as he is dropped in the backfield.
Yeah, Aiden Sanchez from his defensive line position shot through. I don't know if anybody got a hand on him from his nose guard spot. Loss of 1 on the play.
Buncher's offense has stalled basically here midway through the first quarter. Looked good in their first drive, but Ballinger Bearcat defense has stiffened up quite a bit. Boley, handoff to Salerio. If he gets the corner, he's gone. 25-20, up the sideline. Sudden Salerio is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, it was close, Justin. He turned the corner and just tiptoed down the sideline and ran through contact at about the 5 and got into the end zone.
Salerio got the corner there. Boy, great run up the sidelines by Salerio. 20-0 punchers. Snap was a little high last time from Reed. Here comes the PAT. This time it's low, but it's on the tee and straight through the uprights and good.
Yeah, nice job by Frankie getting that on the tee.
21-0 punchers lead. We'll be back with more Mason Puncher football in just a moment.
Why should you choose a local independent bank to trust with your business? Community bankers get to know you. We are a small business too, so we are nimble and responsive to you beyond just the numbers. We understand your personal needs and your unique circumstances. The Commercial Bank in Mason is that kind of bank, and we want to get to know you. It's relationship banking at its best. Stop by and meet us or give us a call and we'll come see you. The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank.
Well, Sutton Solario with the touchdown. His mom not able to make it tonight, Jeff, and underwent surgery on a broken ankle, but as she gets to watch her son play there as Solario runs it up the sidelines, and a good touchdown for him as the Mason Punchers on top 21-0 here at the Ballinger Homecoming 2023. White Road ready to kick this one away. Sun barely starting to set. We're almost home.
I'm cooked already.
As we had our metal cups, our computers were so hot we couldn't even really touch them. White Road ready to kick this one away. Has not kicked it into the end zone quite yet. Let's see if he does it. The Bearcats not a lot of success on the run.
Just a little bit of a breeze, kicking into a little bit of a breeze here. That was a better kick into the wind. That's got all the way to the goal line.
Kyle Bullard will take it at the goal line. Bullard wrapped up by number 10. That'll be Carlton Schmidt. And the Bearcats with a short return will take over first down and 10. So 2:48 remaining in this first quarter. 21-0 Mason. We spoke earlier, Jeff. Bearcats have only scored 12 points through 4 games. And those first 12 points were in the opening game of the season. Number 7, Kyson Weathers, the sophomore quarterback from the gun. Rolling to his left, hit as he throws the football. The ball's going to be complete on the far sidelines. Number 22, Jalen Hernandez, the junior, on the reception.
Nice throw and catch there to the left there. Quarterback running to the left. Got some good yardage there on first down. Picks up a 2nd and 2 from the 23.
Weathers really has liked to roll out to his left. We have not seen him much roll out to his right. 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle. Number 20, Aiden Pena, the sophomore, gets the carry.
Yeah, Solario, first one through from his linebacker spot. Good penetration. Nothing doing there. Maybe lost a little bit. Maybe lost one. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 now from the 22.
.215 left in this first quarter. One back in the backfield. It's Aiden Pena with Kyson Weathers, and now a Ballinger timeout will come. 21-0, 2:03 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back with more Mason Puncher football in just a moment. T Paint Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint and Body located in Llano, Texas.
Mason Puncher football is brought to you by the Fredonia Peanut Company, Fletco Construction, Mason Bank.
Wall not playing this week?
You know what? I couldn't find them. I don't know if they are.
T Paint and Body.
I don't see them.
Heritage Ranch Sales, the Commercial Bank, Joe David Yates Real Estate, Capital Farm Credit, Mason Feed Store, and by Hill Country Sports Warehouse.
3rd and 3, 2:03, the first timeout of the ball game. Cade Strube will hand it off up the middle, hit, and falling forward after a short gain of Zach Canada, and I think it's going to be 4th down. A good tackle there by the sophomore, number 34, Clancy Osborne. 4th and 2, only a yard gain on that carry. So another punt coming up for the Ballinger Bearcats. 21-0 Mason. Ryan Todd is back for his third punt return in the first quarter. Kick is away by Canada. High kick taken at the 35 by Ryan Todd. Todd up the middle. There's going to penalty flag on the play. Our first one of the night.
Yeah, blocking the back. Pretty obvious right there in the open territory. Blocking the back. Going to be the call.
I believe it's on Frankie Boley. No, excuse me.
It might have been on Chase Weber.
It was Case Weber. Apologize.
Case Weber.
21. Yeah. And so the first penalty of the night. Punchers will get the ball back, but will be back 15 yards. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. 21-0, and the sun has finally went behind the trees, and we have some relief.
We're close. I think Coach Edwards likes this because we got a longer field. We can get more offensive yardage here, hopefully. So we'll see how that turns out. Puncher's going to take over on their own 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Last minute here of the first quarter. Puncher's up early, 21-0. Puncher's in a heavy set to the right. Four down lineman to the right. Run back weak side. Matthew King dragging Bearcats with him. Give him about 6 on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 4. Punchers quickly to the line again. Going to the wristbands. Same formation.
Matthew King on the carry has the first down, knocked out of bounds on the near sidelines.
A good lead block by Ryan Todd. Enough for the first down. Ball's going to be out at the 45-yard line.
Punchers slide the change to the 45. Clock rolling. He stayed inbounds.
I think the clock will not stop much.
I don't think so either.
For the rest of the game.
21-0 Mason as we are nearing the final 30 seconds of the first quarter.
Same formation. Going toss to the strong side. Ryan Todd breaking it back to the backside.
And Ryan Todd doing a great job of just cutting it back across the grain.
On a dime. And stymied right there going to the right. Broke it back to the left.
And that is the end of the first quarter. Punchers lead big here in Ballinger, Texas. We'll be back with more Puncher football in just a moment.
Improvement, specializing in spray foam insulation, offering both the open and closed cell products. Owners Kate and Kaylee Nobles, along with their 5 proud punchers and cowgirls, pledge to provide you with quality service in a timely manner. Their team is experienced in spraying residential properties, farm and ranch structures, and new construction. Foam Improvement is located here in Mason, so give us a call at 325-805-3005. And as always, go Punchers and Cowgirls.
21-0 as we ended the first quarter. 2nd and 1 for the Punchers. Our scoreboard sponsor, Fredonia Peanut Company. Our instant replay sponsor is the Commercial Bank. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche. Punchers with a dominating first quarter, Jeff, and really a lot of this was the special teams for the Mason Punchers right off the bat.
Yeah, took the opening kickoff back 75 yards untouched. Ryan Todd to open up the game, and then got a couple of short fields and tacked on 2 more scores, and now trying to take it from a little bit further. Punchers quickly back in Bearcat territory.
Boley to pass, looks over the middle, hit as he throws the football. It's to number 14, Hunter Bradley. Bradley is going to be into the end zone for a Mason Puncher touchdown from number 2, Frankie Bellamy.
Ran a post ran a post from the Z position, and I think we got away with a little push off. Hard to tell right there, but we'll take it. Good effort. Good throw by Frankie. And Punchers strike quick. 27-0. First play of the second quarter. We might need to get some ice on Wyatt Rowe's leg here.
Rowe ready. Snap from Chance Reed, much better this time. Kick is up and through the uprights and good for White Rowe.
Sure critical of the center, Justin. He needs to back off a little bit.
28-0. We'll be back with more Mason Puncher football in just a moment.
For over 40 years, Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains has been supporting the farm and ranching community, built on principles of hard work, superior products, and great customer service. Our customers are the most important part of our business, and we want to thank you for supporting us all these years, and we hope that the best in the business will continue to work for you. Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains offer many services that can make your life on your piece of paradise a little easier. Come and see us in Fredonia and let the best in the business get to work for you. Go Mason Punchers and Cowgirls.
Punchers lead 28-0. Kick away from White Rowe. This is a deep one, and that one's going to go through the end zone for a touchback.
I can't even tell you what a luxury that is, Justin.
No.
At the 2A level, to have a kid that can kick it into the end zone, you just don't see it very often, and it just is it's just a luxury. As a coach, just really impacts the game with a simple play as a kickoff. When you force teams to start and drive the ball 75 yards or more every time they get the ball, it's a big weapon.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. A new quarterback in, Cade Strube, the junior. And a busted play. Strube was going to hand it off. There was nobody there. Strube with a little bit of room over the right side.
Yeah, got around the edge there.
Gain of, they're going to give him 5. First carry of the ball game by Cade Strube, the junior. Just started the second quarter. Puncher started off with a bang in the football and a run back from Ryan Todd. Thank you very much to Karine Fisher, our concierge. She brings some water up here to us in the broadcast booth. 2nd and 5, Cade Strube, the quarterback, from the gun, one back of the backfield. He'll roll left to pass. Strube will be hit as he throws the football. It'll be complete near sidelines to the 45. And it'll be a first down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, just had some time, and Jalen Hernandez just kind of kept working to the open spot. And quarterback hit him there for the first down. That's their first down of the night, Justin. And like I said, Justin, they have strictly rolled out to the left every single time and was able to convert that one. 1st and 10 at the 45 for the Bearcats. Trips right.
Cade Strube with only his 4th snap of the ball game. Hands off, near side. Just trying to follow his blockers is number 12, Zach Canada. A small gain to the 49. Out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd down. Forced out of bounds by number 20, Jack Gillespie. 2nd and 6, a gain of 4 on the carry. Cade Strube, the junior quarterback, will actually bring the play into the huddle from the left hash. 10-24, 2nd and 6. Strube with trips to his right, one-on-one to the bottom of your screen. Strube from the gun, puncher show blitz, they'll bring him. Clancy Osborne will bring down Strube for a huge loss in the backfield.
And good coverage in the back end by the puncher defense. Nowhere to throw it, and didn't have much time to even think about throwing it, as Clancy just ate him up in the backfield. Loss of 5 on that play brings up a 3rd and 15 from the 40.
All the positive yardage that the Bearcats had gained taken back there is Clancy Osborne with a great sack. Cade Strube, the quarterback, with one in the backfield. That's Zach Canada from the right hash. A give to Canada, run right. Canada up the sidelines, tripped up by Solario at the 45, back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 4th and 10. So another punt possibly coming up for the Bearcats. We'll see Zach Canada, the punter, come on for the Ballinger Bearcats. Canada back to punt it away. Punt is away. Ryan Todd with the return up the middle. Good blocks at the 40, 42. Punchers, great field position once again.
Number 12 on the carry, Todd.
Jeff, we saw earlier these lights.
Punchers have first down.
I've never seen stadium lights like I have here in Ballinger, Texas.
Yeah, we're going to get Ben to take a shot of them. They're kind of rotating there on, and never seen these kind of lights before.
Yeah. I have never seen a set of those before, and boy, what a set of lights here at Ballinger, Texas. Play action. Boley, short pass. 11. Matthew King up the sidelines, knocked out of bounds at the 40 after a hurdle. Another Mason puncher first down.
Yeah, Ryan King. King just running Matthew King just running a little spot route on the sideline, just getting lost right there on the sideline, and Frankie got it to him quick, and good block, springing up quickly down to the plus 40-yard line. Punchers in Bearcat territory again, up 28-0 here, early second quarter.
Ballinger comes across. Penalty flags fly. Punchers with a free play. Solario up the sideline, still on his feet, never went out of bounds. There is a penalty flag, but I'm pretty sure it is offsides against the Ballinger Bearcats.
Yeah, went on 2 on that play. You could tell that the punchers changed their snap count. And it's a good sign, Justin, that we were able to hold our water and not jump. Going to get a free 5 yards. Going to be a first down and 5 from the 35. So good early sign. Good disciplined football there by the punchers on offense.
Clock rolling with 8 minutes left in the second. Boley with the single back. Handoff. Solario. Oh, boy, he's upended. Number 25, Trent Helms, the senior, with the tackle.
Yeah, he just folded. Helms just folded back inside right there off of Matthew King's block and made a great play. So punchers had good blocking up in front there.
Brings up second down and 1.
Second and 1 from the Bearcat 31. Boley under center. Snap. Boley to pass. It'll be a quarterback keep right side. First down, Boley. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 22.
They run all the way. Quarterback keep all the way. Little play action, but it was a run all the way. Receivers were blocking downfield. Frankie Boley turning it up on the sideline all the way down to the 22, 21-yard line. 1st and 10 punchers.
Two wideouts, one of them Jacoby, the other one Hunter Bradley. I formation behind the quarterback, Boley. The snap, give up the middle to Ryan Todd. Todd cuts back across the grain, inside the 10 and close to the 5. And it's going to be 1st and goal.
And Ryan just running through tackles right and left. Pushing the whole time. Tough kid to bring down. Bring up a 1st and goal at the 8.
Punchers knocking on the door once again, up 28-0. 6:30 remain in the first half. The Bearcats do get the ball to start the third quarter. Matthew King and Ryan Todd in the backfield behind Frankie Boley.
A heavy set to the right again. They've run weak side just about every time on this set.
And a penalty flag on the play.
Little extracurriculars going on down there. See what they call.
Dead ball, personal foul against Mason.
And it's going to back us up 15 yards.
So the first unsportsmanlike conduct for Mason. It'll still be, we're going to call 3rd and goal or 2nd and goal.
Oh, they call them, was it offsetting? Because they didn't move the ball, so I guess they did call offsetting.
Okay, so it'll be 3rd and goal. Clock rolling. Punchers looking to put one in here. Boley to pass. Boley has a man in the end zone. He'll elect to run it. Boley dives towards the end zone, and the ball comes out. He is short of the goal line by about half a yard. Boley leaped for it.
Yeah, knocked out at about the 1 or 2.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down and goal at the 2 now. Had a receiver early in the back of the end zone. Not able to get his head around and find him. Frankie tried to run it in and saw what they do on Sundays and tried to replicate that.
Yes.
Almost got it in. Tight splits now for the punchers. Power eye backfield.
Ryan Todd puts it in.
Boy, he just barely got it. Yeah.
Todd with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, and the Punchers extend their lead here in Ballinger by a score of 34-0.
Ryan Todd did a good job right there. Got hit short of the goal line, able to extend and get just the nose of the ball over the goal line. To convert on that 4th down. Ryan Wyatt Rowe on to kick. Good snap, good hold, and good kick. And this is going to get out of hand a little bit, Justin, as we're about 3 plays in a row. We've had some extracurriculars.
Yes.
On the field, and coach has got to talk to the punchers and make sure that we keep our wits about us, as this thing's getting quickly out of hand. And not the only thing Ballinger has left to do is try to cause some disturbances. Just got to say that.
35-0. 5:32 left in the first half. We'll have the kickoff coming up here in just a moment. It is Ballinger's homecoming, so we will have quite a long halftime. We'll watch the Mason Puncher Band march, and then we'll kind of leave it to Ballinger for their homecoming festivities. White Rowe kicked it through the end zone last time. Let's see what he does here on kickoff. Boy, boots it once again, Jeff. This one will take a bounce and go right into the end zone and die right there, and another touchback for White Rowe. 35-0 with 5:32 left in the second quarter. Still a whole half of a quarter to play for the Ballinger Bearcats. Ben Pinter is going to go grab his instrument so he can march for the band, and we'll have a substitute come in. Kareen Fisher will be on the camera.
Does she know what she's doing here?
She does.
She does.
She's a veteran.
Okay. Checking.
Although Ben does an excellent job at the camera work. Cade Strube, the quarterback, rolling to his right. We have not seen this lately. Strube will throw that one down the field and incomplete. Way over the intended receiver's head. That was, I believe, number 22, Jalen Hernandez.
Yeah, well covered. Kind of bracketed there by Carlton Schmidt underneath, and corner was over the top. Good coverage, nowhere to throw it. 2nd and 10, clock stopped at 5:25 left. Punchers up big, 35-0 in Ballinger.
From the Bearcat 25, 2nd and 10. Cade Strube with one back in the backfield. It's Zach Canada. Ball spotted in the middle of the field on 2nd down. Keeper Strube, and he is tackled in the backfield for a loss by Mason. Right there on the tackles, number 50. That's going to be Chance Reed on the tackle. And Struby's going to be tackled for a 1-yard loss, 3rd down and 11. 5 minutes left in this second quarter, 3rd and 11. Struby from the gun with an empty set. Rolls to the near side. Struby is going to square, throws the ball. It's intercepted by Frankie Boley. Boley up the sidelines. Boley is going to score for the Mason Punchers. It's a pick 6 for Frankie Boley.
Yeah, good pressure on the quarterback, good coverage. And Frankie went up and got it. Automatically turned into an offensive play. Punchers did a good job of blocking for him, just screening him off and letting Frankie do the rest.
I don't think he got touched on the return.
I don't think so either. Like I said, we might get Wyatt Rowe some ice on his toe at halftime. I'm worried about that.
Extra point coming up. Snap back. The kick is up through the uprights and good.
Yep, 6 for 6.
42-0. Jeff, still 4:36 remaining. We'll be back in just a moment.
Agriculture. It's the backbone of what makes our world go round. For more than a century, Capital Farm Credit has been providing agricultural financing to Texans. Our mission goes beyond making loans. We put agriculture first. We're your partner. We're your trusted advisor. We're your friend. Because together, we're better.
Here at Mason Feed Store, we take pride in our community because we know that our products help this town grow and prosper in more ways than one. Whether it's providing corn, feeders, and blinds to put food on the table every hunting season, or it's supplying the best quality feed to build your herd and serve premium meat to the nation, spraying the fields that grow food for Mason and beyond, or simply making your backyard barbecue a place to create lasting memories. Come see us at the northeast corner of the square, your home at Mason Feed Store.
42-0. Wyatt Rowe to kick this one away. And still 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Rowe has kicked it through the end zone 2 times in a row, and he's going to do it 3 here. Nope. It's going to be a return from the 5 for the Bearcats. Up the field and tackled by a shoestring, Kyle Bullard. Tackle made, I believe, by the newcomer, Fisher Bradley, who's just been moved up from JV. Now got 2 new. Fisher Bradley, number 6, and also number 24, Christian Gamble. And the Bearcats take over first down and 10 with 4:30 remaining in the second quarter, down 42-0. Struby from the gun with 1 in the backfield. Handoff up the middle, Canada. Clancy Osborne there once again on the tackle. A short gain of maybe 1 brings up second and call it 9. So the punchers jump out early, Jeff, in the first quarter with the kickoff return for a touchdown. And boy, just have not really looked back since then. 42-0, inside 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Struby from the gun, Canada in the backfield on the right hash. Second, they're going to call it 8. Read option, Canada. Hit from behind. Canada using his blockers, gets up the sidelines, close to a first down. Knocked out of bounds. And he is going to have a Ballinger first down, possibly. Oh, it's going to be short.
Yeah, pulled the backside guard and tackle. Celerio had the run through, just almost got him in the backfield, but wasn't able to get him and got good yardage. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Bearcats at the 33. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right.
Eric Bozing need to go to the locker room. Eric Bozing.
Struby on the quarterback keeper after the option, and nothing doing there. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A little zone read right there, and nothing doing, like you said, Justin. Just penetration everywhere by the puncher defense. Nice 3rd down stop. Loss of about 2 on that play back to the 31. And we've got a new return guy.
I think it's Hunter Bradley.
Is that Hunter Bradley back there?
Bradley on the state relay team as well as Ryan Todd. This one will be a high kick taken by Hunter at the 35. Bradley across the middle, up the sideline, slipped.
Oh, if he could have just stayed outside a little bit.
As he was going to make that turn, boy.
But good catch. That was a good high punt. And Hunter did a good job getting under it and going and catching it. We've done a good job of that this year when we've needed to. There's been a few times where we've just kind of let the ball go because we've been ahead so much. But in critical points of the game, we have done a good job. Our punt return guys, mainly Ryan Todd, of going and catching the ball. And that gives a little bit of life to that return team because they know Ryan's going to go catch it.
Yep.
And so it's not just a play off. And you know that Ryan can break it at any time. So it's been a good unit for us as we go pro set to the right. Handoff to the left to King. Matthew King just stiff arms and gets about 8 on that play. To the left, give him 9 and bring up a 2nd and 1. Good lead block there by Sutton.
Ball across midfield.
King runs out of bounds, stops the clock at 2:45.
Brought it back a yard. We're going to call it 2nd and 8 from the 45. Same formation. Pro set to the right. Offset backs to the left.
Solario looking for a crease. Has the first down across the 40. Down to the 37. It'll be another Mason punter first down.
Yeah, Sutton got good vision right there. Pulled the backside guard, and Sutton just kind of followed him up in there and then broke it out the backside and got some good yardage down to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 punchers.
Clock rolling, nearing 2 minutes left in the second quarter. The Bearcats.
Yeah, punchers not in too much of a hurry. We'll see if they try to get one more here before halftime. Twins to the right, tight end to the left. Backs are offset.
Solario on the carry. Solario up the sidelines, narrowly missing a touchdown.
I thought he had it, but he got shoved out of bounds by the safety. But boy, there was good blocking out in front there for Sutton as they ran to the strong side. Knocked out of bounds at what, the 5?
I believe it's going to be first and goal from the 5.
Yeah, about the 6. First and goal at the 6. Clock stops at 1:56. Punchers threatening again. Up big here in this first half. Everything going right for the punchers, and I'm going to see if we jinx them. Done good on the penalties so far, Justin.
Pitch to King. King trying to get the edge, reaches towards the corner, and he did.
Yeah, he got in. Toss to the left, and King with some good blocking out in front. Brings it to 48-0 with 1:50 left at halftime. All punchers.
Going after attempt once again for White Row on. Row ready in for the kick. Good snap, the hold, the kick is up and through the uprights and good. It's a 49-0 lead. We'll be back with more Mason Puncher football in just a moment.
Texas Ranch comes with some of life's most precious joys: hunting, fishing, privacy, and seclusion, enjoying God's green earth with family and friends. But these treasures require stewardship, management, and a passion for general care. That's what we believe and why we created Heritage Ranch Sales. To put the next generation of ranch owners in the right place with the right tools to take care of it the right way. Heritage Ranch Sales. We're your ranch broker, but a whole lot more.
White Row will get his leg into it, and that one will go through the end zone and be a touchback. It'll come out to the 25-yard line, 49-0. Punchers on top in this first quarter. We appreciate y'all joining us across whatever platform you're watching.
Punchers already starting to substitute liberally on defense.
Struby, the quarterback for
Case
the Bearcats.
Weber in, Jack Gillespie in on defense. And we're going to have a timeout by the Bearcats coming out on the possession, not able to get things organized. So we're going to take a timeout here with them, I believe. 49-0. Punchers, big right before halftime, late second quarter.
Mason Puncher football is brought to you by the Fredonia Peanut Company, Fletco Construction, Mason Bank, Foam Improvement, Mason Truck Accessories, T-Paint and Body, Heritage Ranch Sales, The Commercial Bank, Joe David Yates Real Estate, Capital Farm Credit, Mason Feed Store, and by Hill Country Sports Warehouse.
Thank you very much to our sponsors that make this broadcast happen. Let's go over a couple of scores during this timeout. I had one I read earlier to Jeff. It was Cristobal leading Brady 20-8 at halftime. Junction Eagles narrowly leading Grape Creek 21-14. First and 10 Bearcats with 1:50 left in the second quarter. It'll be interesting to see the halftime stats for both teams. Struby, the quarterback, with Canada in the backfield. Handoff, Zach Canada up the middle. Lots of room. Drugs a couple of white jerseys with him. Nears the 30. And I believe it's Landon Mutzel on the carry. On the tackle. After a 3-yard gain, it'll bring up second down 7. A minute and a half still remain in the second quarter. The Bearcats do get the ball to start the second half of play.
License plates RBP 6320.
Struby, the quarterback. Same formation. Look for Struby to roll out to his right side here on this play to the long side of the field. It'll be a quarterback draw. Struby hit after a short gain. It's going to bring up third down. Third, we'll call it 3 for the Bearcats. And we're inside a minute to go in the second quarter. Punchers on top big, 49-0 in this ball game. And this could very well be the last play of the first half.
Yeah, I would think so.
Struby.
See if they try to take a shot. They are just going to run it to the right.
Canada up the sidelines, has a first down to the 40.
Ball's in bounds, but they will stop it for the first down. So another first down for the Bearcats. First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Fisher Bradley in on defense for Celerio.
Well, that's a much-needed rest for him. He had to play all 4 quarters last week against Cristobal.
Yeah, sure did. A little thin on the linebacker depth. We've got good ones. There's none better than Celerio and Clancy Osborne. But brought a couple of kids up off the JV to give those guys a break, and they've been making the most of their opportunities. As we go to halftime here, Justin, putting 28 minutes on the clock. Punchers up big, 49-0, and are we at DKR Memorial Stadium?
We have a light show.
We got a light show going on here with the high-tech lights that Justin mentioned a couple of minutes ago, and I feel like we're at DKR.
It was a good time last week, a real good time. We'll take a quick break. We'll let you watch the Mason Puncher Band, and then we'll have some stats and scores from around the area. We'll be back in just a moment.
Why should you choose a local independent bank to trust with your business? Community bankers get to know you. We are a small business too, so we are nimble and responsive to you beyond just the numbers. We understand your personal needs and your unique circumstances. The Commercial Bank in Mason is that kind of bank, and we want to get to know you. It's relationship banking at its best. Stop by and meet us or give us a call and we'll come see you. The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank.
At Joe David Yates and Associates, our extensive ranching experience coupled with our passion for Texas heritage leads to the perfect combination in buying and selling ranch property. To see some of the most beautiful, productive ranches Texas has to offer, please visit our website at joedavidyates.com or give one of our experts a call at 325-294-4444.
Punchers lead big at halftime, 49-0. Jeff Roche has our stats from John Hills.
Total yards for the Mason Punchers, 255 yards to Ballinger's 48. Punchers 2 for 3 through the air for 73 yards and 1 touchdown. That was a 55-yard pass on a post from Frankie Bowley to Bradley. That was in the right off the bat in the second quarter. On the ground, Punchers 21 for 182 yards for an 8.7-yard average and 4 TDs. Only 1 penalty, Justin, and that's big to see.
Yep.
And that's a big bonus for us. We would think we could overcome all kinds of penalties tonight and still be in the good shape that we are, but it's good to see that we've only got 1 penalty. As far as third downs, what else can we talk about? Mason 2 for 3 on first down, Ballinger 1 for 7. Ballinger with a 1 turnover in the air to Frankie Bowley, who picked it off, pick 6. So we have scored in all 3 phases of the game, Justin. Opening kickoff, we scored on special teams. Brian Todd takes it back 75 yards.
Yep.
Bunch of offensive touchdowns in between, and then Frankie Bowley on a pick 6. So all 3 phases of the game in on the scoring. That's good to see. Time of possession, Ballinger with more time of possession, but that usually doesn't matter. You know, when we had those good teams, and we had that good team in 18, I don't think that we had, I don't think we won the time of possession on any of our games because we just scored so quick. So a pretty dominating first half, Justin. I don't know what else to say about it. But Punchers dominant on defense and making most of the opportunities on offense, and sound in the special teams as well. Wyatt Rose 7 for 7 on extra points, and that's critical as well.
49-0. Thank you very much, Jeff, for the stats. Thank you to John Hills, our statistician. 49-0, 255 yards total for Mason. 48 for the Ballinger Bearcats. We'll take a break. We'll come back after the band performance here live from Ballinger, Texas.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the mighty Mason Puncher Band will be presenting its show entitled Rise, featuring the music of Mozart, Stravinsky, and music from the musical Hamilton. Flag captains for the band are Yaneli Sanchez and Alondra Lugo. Twirler is Riley Edwards. Drum majors are Macy Menchaca, Gracie Langberg, Matthew Norman, and Briley Langberg. Now, here's Rise. is Bobby Halimichuk. Thanks for listening, and go Punchers!
Hey, how's it going, Will? Hey, nice to see you. It's hard to...
That's how it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field this evening the mighty Ballinger Bearcat Marching Band. Drum majors are Barry Gallant, Kendall Smith, and Jan Scooby. The color guard captain is Kylie Andrews. Section of the week is the French Horns. Members are Olivia Hosher and Kinley Lawrence. And now,
Mason Puncher Football is brought to you by the Fredonia Peanut Company, Fletco Construction, Mason Bank, Foam Improvement, Mason Truck Accessories, T-Paint and Body, Heritage Ranch Sales, The Commercial Bank, Joe David Yates Real Estate, Capital Farm Credit, Mason Feed Store, and by Hill Country Sports Warehouse.
Here at Mason Feed Store, we take pride in our community because we know that our products help this town grow and prosper in more ways than one. Whether it's providing corn, feeders, and blinds to put food on the table every hunting season, or it's supplying the best quality feed to build your herd and serve premium meat to the nation, spraying the fields that grow food for Mason and beyond, or simply making your backyard barbecue a place to create lasting memories. Come see us at the northeast corner of the square, your home at Mason Feed Store.
Hey there, sports fans. We're not just about construction. We're also about community and teamwork. Trust Fletco to get the job done right, no matter the scale or complexity of the construction project. We're not just builders. We're builders with heart. Because at Fletco Construction, we believe in building a stronger community together. Go Mason Punchers. Go Fletco Construction.
At Joe David Yates and Associates, our extensive ranching experience coupled with our passion for Texas heritage leads to the perfect combination in buying and selling ranch property. To see some of the most beautiful, productive ranches Texas has to offer, please visit our website at joedavidyates.com or give one of our experts a call at 325-294-4444.
For over 40 years, Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains has been supporting the farm and ranching community, built on principles of hard work, superior products, and great customer service. Our customers are the most important part of our business, and we want to thank you for supporting us all these years, and we hope that the best in the business will continue to work for you. Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains offer many services that can make your life on your piece of paradise a little easier. Come and see us in Fredonia and let the best in the business get to work for you. Go Mason Punchers and Cowgirls.
$49-0 as we close out halftime here in Ballinger, Texas. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, we appreciate you joining us. We're streaming audio only on KHLB 102.5 FM in Mason, Texas. Homecoming for the Ballinger Bearcats has not really went their way tonight. Punchers have dominated from the opening kickoff, literally. Ryan Todd with a kickoff return for a touchdown, and the Punchers have not looked back since. 255 yards for Mason, 48 for Ballinger. 8 first downs for Mason, 2 for the Bearcats. And that brings you to a score of 49-0. Got some good news as Menard won against Pretty.
Yeah, Menard 45 to Pretty. That game was in Pretty tonight. Pretty's over there north of Goldthwaite. So Menard had a good little road trip tonight and came out on top 49-0. They've had a couple of injuries over there with a couple of kids with knee injuries, but they're still playing hard and doing well. They've got a tough region that they match up with in their first couple of rounds in the playoffs, but all things looking good over there for Coach Oliver and his group at Menard Yellow Jackets.
Does this seem possible that we're already halfway through this season?
We're close, Justin. We're 4.5, almost 5 games in, and it's kind of weird that there's a lot of schools. You think about the 6A schools that have 8, 9-team districts. They've been in district for 2 weeks now. They have 1 or 2 preseason games, and then they're in district. I know got some friends of mine that still coach in the Round Rock School District, and they've got a 9-team district, so they play 2 non-district games, and then they're already in district. So a little bit different for us, as the UIL tries its best to balance out, and they've got to have 32 full districts, and so all of the weight, I don't know a better way to say it, in the UIL is in the big schools, in the 5 and 6A schools. That's where all the kids are, and so there's just a ton of those big 5A and 6A schools. So those all have big districts, and so when you try to balance out the rest of the state, you get down to 2A, and you get what we've got. There's a bunch of 5-team districts where you've only got four district games like we have, and so fortunate enough that Punchers have been able to match up with some other schools that have similar schedules and have been able to schedule. But it's hard to believe that we're already halfway through the season and still haven't even gotten to district yet.
Bearcats making their way out.
Let's do the Punchers. Look for the Punchers to sub liberally here in this second half. Don't have a lot. Got a few guys, but that's not just a whole ton of them. And so coaches are going to do their best to get guys in, keep everybody healthy, and get ready for the Wall Hawks, who are off tonight. Wall Hawks will be coming into the Puncher Dome next week. And always face a good Wall Hawk team. Well coached, and kids play extremely hard. We'll have our hands full.
Announce again this evening to pack the stands for the Lady Cats volleyball district.
Punchers will kick this one away. White Row has kicked off, I believe, 7 times, 8 times, and had several extra points. So we will see here. Row ready. The third quarter coming at you here on the Hill Country Sports Network. Wyro into the stride. The kick is away. It's a high end-over-end kick, and this one's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Punchers closing in on the coverage. Number 13, Kyle Bullard on the return, gets it out to the 26. Ballinger will start there, 1st and 10. And we have just been getting annihilated by mosquitoes here, the size of birds.
Yeah, they're about the size of doves. It looks like doves flying around, but it's mosquitoes.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Punchers will have a few subs here at defense. We'll get those to you shortly. A handoff, Canada, near sideline. Canada hit at the 30, still on his feet, and finally ran out of bounds at the 40. It'll be a first down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, nice run to open up the second half.
If you've lost yours or you haven't heard your friend for a while, it may be yours.
Punchers, Christian Gamble in there at linebacker, as well as Jack Gillespie, I believe, Fisher Bradley, Case Weber.
Wholesale subs already for the Punchers here, early going third quarter.
Give again to Canada. Hit in the backfield and then dropped for a loss.
Yeah, Fisher Bradley on the run through.
Loss of 3.
Yeah, nice tackle there for a loss.
And that is a sophomore that just got pulled up. Zach Canada, a senior for the Ballinger Bearcats. And Punchers picking up where they left off on defense with their 2s and 3s. Kyson Weathers, the quarterback, back in. Another give to Canada up the middle. Canada fights near midfield. He's going to be short of the 50, down to the 49.
Canada number 12 up the middle.
3rd and 2 for the Bearcats. We just started the third quarter. It has been all Mason Punchers in this ball game. They lead by a score of 49-0. 3rd and call it 3 from the 49 of Mason. Line to gain is just shy of the 48 in Puncher territory. Kyson Weathers, the quarterback, will run it himself right. Weathers hit in the backfield by Fisher Bradley and stopped short of the first down. He actually lost yardage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, nice little defensive stand there for the Punchers. Going to make up a 4th. And lost about 2 on that play. Bring up a 4th and 4.
And now you'll have your first team punt return have to come on. Hunter Bradley will be back at his own 25. A new punter for the Bearcats. It'll be Kyson Weathers. You have to watch here. Weathers gets a good snap. It'll be a high end-over-end kick. It'll bounce at the 35. Hunter Bradley will field it there. He'll be at the 40 and knocked out of bounds. Ran out of real estate. He'll go up to the 43. Punchers will get the ball back 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice job by Hunter. He got it off the bounce, went over there and was ready for it in case it bounced to him, and it did. And he was able to get the ball up the field for a few yards. Puncher's going to take over at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. We'll see what Punchers do on the offense. Like Frankie Boley is still out there. Let's see if it's him or Carlton Smith. Looks like Carlton Smith is the quarterback.
Schmidt will be the quarterback with...
No, Frankie's not in there. I'm sorry. Can't read those jerseys.
It is tough to read them. It'll be a handoff inside to Fisher Bradley, the sophomore. He'll get the carry. And a gain of about 3 or 4 yards for the sophomore. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Fisher Bradley in the backfield along with another sophomore, that's Christian Gamble. Both of those are move-ups from JV. As Jackson Lamberg will bring the play into the huddle for the Mason Puncher. 2nd and 6. Carlton Smith, the quarterback from the right hash. Bearcats showed blitz. They brought it. Christian Gallo with the run over the right side. Tackled at midfield. Good tackle by number 28, Pena, the sophomore. Puncher is going to have a third down and call it 4. Puncher is going to obviously try to keep this one on the ground and the clock rolling in this ball game. Same formation from the right hash. Carlton Schmidt will take it. It'll be a quarterback keep right side. Carlton Schmidt at the right side, just short of the first down, maybe a yard.
Quarterback keeper tripped up by number 4.
And I'll call it 4th and inches of where it's spotted.
Yeah, he's just about the length of the football short. Almost had it. Stretched out that ball, was just not able to get it across the first down. So 4th down, going to go for it. Carlton there on that quarterback keeper.
Inside 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. It'll be 4th and inches for Mason. Bearcats will come up and Punchers will get a shove up the middle. It'll be Carlton Schmidt that'll break free. Carlton Schmidt off a quarterback sneak, and it'll be into the end zone for a Mason Puncher touchdown.
I just got lost in the pile and was able to, got a little push and then was able to get through it and break out, and then broke another tackle in the secondary. Carlton running hard. Puncher's just trying to get a first down, keep the drive alive, and Carlton says, I can do a little more than that. I'll just go ahead and take it to the house. Pretty easy play call.
Extra point coming up. Had missed all night. 56-0. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Joe David Yates & Associates, our extensive ranching experience coupled with our passion for Texas heritage leads to the perfect combination in buying and selling ranch property. To see some of the most beautiful, productive ranches Texas has to offer, please visit our website at joedavidyates.com or give one of our experts a call at 325-294-4444.
Carlton Schmidt up the middle for the touchdown. Extra point was good. 56-0 Mason. White Rowe to kick it away. Nice high kick, bounces at the 10, touched and then picked up at the 3. A return for Canada up to the 25. And that's where the Bearcats will take over, first down and 10. Mason leading 56-0. I'd like to remind you that Wyatt does kick without a shoe.
Yeah, I'm worried about his toe.
So
he's going to have to get it iced on the way home on the bus.
The Bearcats at their own 24-yard line.
And lots more subs coming in for the Punchers as they get ready for this series. Kyson Weathers, the quarterback for the Ballinger Bearcats. First and 10, handoff up the middle. Good room for the running back. Number 20, Aiden Pena on the carry. Close to a Ballinger Bearcat first down. And they will move the chains for him. So a new set of downs as Pena with the first down, 56-0 Mason.
And Justin, this is important for the punchers as these kids out here are getting some much needed reps on defense. As you never know, they're one snap away from playing.
Kyson Weathers
first. Yeah, Weathers there, good defense by the punches there, but these guys getting some good reps, game situations. I don't get a bunch of them, but able to gonna get a whole half tonight on offense and defense, and much deserved for these guys that are out there now.
And we talk about the success, Jeff, that Mason has had over the years. And, 2018, when punchers did go to state, they were up at halftime many times by 30 or 40 points. And the 2s and 3s played quite a bit of the second half, and that has a lot to do with your depth. Just a lot to do with it.
No, absolutely. And then also able to keep your kids healthy and fresh as the grind of the season goes on, and you hopefully make a deep playoff run. Your kids have not been just worn down every Friday night. These guys are not professional athletes, and so their bodies get beat up, and so it's good to get these guys some rest and get these other kids some reps.
Third down. Pena on the carry, has the first down at the 45.
Yeah, another first down for the Bearcats.
Chains will move.
Pena, number 20 up the middle. Moves the sticks.
Caden Kimbrell in for junior on defensive front, and Matthew Storman Norman in for Regan Evans.
4 minutes left in the third. Quarterback keeper right side, lots of room for number 7, Kyson Weathers, out to midfield.
We stole the ball, but Jack Gillespie saying he's got the ball. They blew it dead.
Call it a 6-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 4. And Gillespie did come up with that football. I guess they had called him down, but it was a strip on the far side as they stood Kyson Weathers up. Punchers came in there and tried to grab it away. But it remains Ballinger Bearcat football at the puncher 48, 2nd and 4. From the gun, Kyson Weathers. Handoff Pena, right side, up the sidelines. Pena finally knocked out of bounds. It'll be a Ballinger Bearcat first down. And it's the best field position of the night for the Ballinger Bearcats.
Yeah, I believe it's the first time they've this drive is the first drive they've had in Mason territory. So putting together a good little drive here, their first drive of the second half. The second drive, excuse me.
Well, Pena's had a lot of success, as well as Kyson Weathers running around the corner. First down, again, a give to Pena up the middle, and another good gain by Aiden Pena, the sophomore. About a 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 5. We see a lot of this read option now these days, a lot of read option. It's just pretty much almost every team minus Wall that we come up against, we run against the read option.
Yep.
I mean, it's really gone are the days of the wishbone and things of that nature. 2 minutes. Canada will get the handoff. He'll follow some blockers and then is upended.
Fisher Bradley there on the tackle, sawing his legs off. Short of the first down, going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Good tackle by the sophomore. Inside 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Punchers lead 56-0. We still have another quarter to go. From the right hash, this has been a long drive for the Bearcats. Started at their own 25. Kyson Weathers, handoff up the middle to Canada. Has the first down. Regan Evans will finally bring him down, but not after a Ballinger Bearcat first down.
Ballinger consistently moving the ball down the field, on the ground the whole time. Converted a couple of third downs. And now a first down at the 20, 1st and 10 at the 20. A little over a minute left in this third quarter. Punchers need to stiffen up the defense here to keep this shutout alive.
1st and 10 for Ballinger.
Pena again with the handoff. This time the Punchers there. Short gain for the sophomore. Give him 1 yard or bring up 2nd and 9.
Bearcats pulling the backside guard and tackle for the old GT play. Just a same play that's been around forever, just running out of different formations. Better job by the Punchers on that, coming through the backside and making that tackle.
20 seconds left in the third. Puncher D trying to keep them out of the end zone in the third quarter. Weathers will take a high snap. You'll hand it off to Canada. Canada hitting the backfield, driven backwards, still on his feet, and finally knocked out of bounds with 2 seconds left in the third quarter. He's going to lose yardage and be back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
I believe Jack Gillespie first one there on that tackle.
3rd down and 10.
Clock will wind as soon as the ball is snapped. Quarterback keeper left side. Punchers stretching it out. Weathers close to a first down. That is the end of the third quarter. Punchers leading here in Ballinger by a big margin. A score of 56-0. We'll be back with the final quarter play coming up in just a moment.
Texas Ranch comes with some of life's most precious joys: hunting, fishing, privacy, and seclusion, enjoying God's green earth with family and friends. But these treasures require stewardship, management, and a passion for general care. That's what we believe and why we created Heritage Ranch Sales. To put the next generation of ranch owners in the right place with the right tools to take care of it the right way. Heritage Ranch Sales. We're your ranch broker, but a whole lot more.
Agriculture. It's the backbone of what makes our world go round. For more than a century, Capital Farm Credit has been providing agricultural financing to Texans. Our mission goes beyond making loans. We put agriculture first. We're your partner. We're your trusted advisor. We're your friend. Because together, we're better.
Punchers 56-0 over Ballinger, 3 complete quarters of play. The Bearcats, though, will have a 4th down and call it 4 to start the 4th quarter of play. Fourth and 4 for the defense.
Big play right here for the defense if we can get off the field.
Weathers, a man in motion right. Play action. Weathers to pass. He'll fire it up into the end zone. Incomplete. And the Puncher defense holds. Weathers had a man And it was a little bit long, and the Punchers defense holds.
Pretty decent coverage there by Underwood. Punchers get off the field. Good drive there by the Bearcats, but not able to get on the scoreboard. And now Punchers back at it on offense. The thing is, this is going to be bunch of the same kids that were on the second defense or on the second offense. So those kids are going to get worn out a little bit too. But Carlton Smith in with the play.
56-0. Pitch back to Christian Gamble, right side. He'll get to the 20. A few yards there for the sophomore. About a 6-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 4. Just started the 4th quarter. Now we have a little bit of breeze, but we still have the mosquitoes that are the size of Spanish doves. Carlton Smith, the quarterback from the right hash. And it'll be a keeper for Carlton, right side, up the sidelines, and finally knocked out of bounds. A good job by the junior on the keeper.
Carlton Schmidt showing his speed with the football. Converting that to a first down. The 1st and 10 Punchers at the 38. Jackson Lindbergh in with the play.
.10:35 remaining in the ball game. Puncher offense with a 1st and 10 from their own 38. Pitch to Fisher Bradley. Great block out in front. Bradley, a 7-yard gain, a 2nd and 3 now. And Ballinger making some subs of their own, Jeff.
Yep.
Second and a long 3 for the Puncher offense. Carlton Schmidt, the quarterback. Schmidt letting the play clock run all the way down. 10 seconds. The snap. Inside give. Fisher Bradley, the surge ahead.
A nice push by the offensive line. Bradley right up and behind it.
That is just straight, hard-nosed, run it down the gut.
Yep.
First down. Punchers back at home next week against a very talented 3A Wall Hawk team that was off tonight. Puncher offense with a new set of downs. 1st down and 10. Carlton Schmidt. Gamble and Bradley in the backfield. Pitch to Christian Gamble. Gamble left side. The sophomore is off to the races. 25-20, knocked out of bounds. Great job by the sophomore, Christian Gamble.
What good cutback. That ball in the other hand. Good run.
And Gamble, only his 2nd carry tonight, and that one was a good one for Christian Gamble. Ball will be spotted at the 15 of Ballinger. Carlton Schmidt a give inside to Fisher Bradley. The line helping with the run there. About a 3-yard gain, bring up a 2nd and We're going to call it 6, about a 4-yard gain. Clock rolling, ball spotted on the 11 of Ballinger.
And Justin Puncher's just running straight handoffs. Running about the same couple of plays here this whole drive, just turn and hand it off right up the middle. No secrets about what we're going to do. And they've done a good job of moving this ball all the way down the field.
Handoff again. Fisher Bradley spins away, gets to the 5. It'll be now 1st and goal from there. Or close to, excuse me. Not sure exactly where the first down marker is. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. There is a injury timeout on the field for the Bearcats. And we'll take it with them. We'll step aside here live from Ballinger, Texas.
Mason Puncher football is brought to you by the Fredonia Peanut Company, Fletco Construction, Mason Bank, Foam Improvement, Mason Truck Accessories, T Paint and Body, Heritage Ranch Sales, The Commercial Bank, Joe David Yates Real Estate, Capital Farm Credit, Mason Feed Store, and by Hill Country Sports Warehouse.
Cramp for one of the Ballinger players. He is up and underneath his own power. Clock rolling at 6:40 left in the ball game. Punchers with a 3rd and 1 on the Ballinger. Call it 6. A blitz, handoff, Fisher Bradley, and Fisher Bradley into the end zone for a Mason Puncher touchdown. Sophomore with his 6th carry of the ball game, and he gets a touchdown. Extends the lead 62-0. Mason, 6:20 remaining in the ball game. And Wyatt Rowe will take a shoe off and attempt another extra point here.
See if he can go 9 for 9.
Good snap. Kick is up and
automatic.
63-0, 6:20. We'll be back in just a moment.
Why should you choose a local independent bank to trust with your business? Community bankers get to know you. We are a small business too, so we are nimble and responsive to you beyond just the numbers. We understand your personal needs and your unique circumstances. The Commercial Bank in Mason is that kind of bank, and we want to get to know you. It's relationship banking at its best. Stop by and meet us or give us a call and we'll come see you. The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank.
T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint and Body located in Llano, Texas. (63-0). Rowe with another deep kick taken at the goal line by Zach Canada. Far sidelines. Canada hit hard.
Got it.
Ball comes loose.
Jackson Lindbergh.
He laid the wood to Canada there.
Jackson Lindbergh bringing the wood and recovered by the Punchers at about the 21-22 yard line.
Wow, what a hit by Jackson Lindbergh. And the punchers are going to get the ball. First down and 10. And at the 21 of Ballinger. Wow. First and 10. Offense back out onto the field. Fisher Bradley on the carry, right side. Bradley towards the end zone. Has a first down, but is short of the goal line, about 4 yards. We're going to call it the 3.
I believe we're going to get another one in here.
$63-0. Carlton Schmidt, punchers just running inside trap after inside trap, keeping the clock running. Pitch back to Gamble, and Christian Gamble is into the end zone. Touchdown, Mason. 69-0. Extra point, White Row. They get it on the tee. It's wide right. Rowe was 9 for 9. I think the snap was a little off. And Rowe not able to convert on the PAT. It's 69-0. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey there, sports fans. We're not just about construction. We're also about community and teamwork. Trust Fletco to get the job done right, no matter the scale or complexity of the construction project. We're not just builders, we're builders with heart. Because at Fletco Construction, we believe in building a stronger community together. Go Mason Punchers, go Fletco Construction.
69-0. And Jeff, I cannot think of a time that we have scored 69 in the past few years.
No,
it's been a while.
Even in 18, I don't think we got too many times into the 60s. We usually ran the clock in the second half in 18 when we had the state team, and consistently in the 40s and 50s.
White Rowe, his toe is going to need some ice. It'll be a squib kick taken near side by Pena. Up the sidelines. Pena beat on him by Case Weber, then finally finished off by Kimbrell, but Ballinger takes over. First and 10, 5:08 remaining, 69-0. Clock ought to be started, and it's still not rolling. Yeah. Still not rolling.
Get a full game out of it.
New quarterback back in, Cade Strube. On first down. Busted play, Strube hit by Case Weber and then stopped there up the middle. Gain of 2. That's one way to start the clock. Second and call it 9 on the 26. Struby handoff up the middle. Pena hitting the backfield and able to squirt forward for a couple of yards. Shorter the first down by about 2 yards. Bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Regan Evans hit him in the backfield. Wasn't able to get him down, but stayed with it and made the solo tackle. A couple of yards on the gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 3.
Defense for the Punchers has been great tonight. Again, a handoff. Pena hit the backfield and dropped for a loss by Fisher Bradley.
Yeah, just ran him down from the backside. Playing linebacker and took the run through and was able to run him down and make the tackle. Is going to bring up a 4th down and about 7 or 8. And see if we can get 11 guys on the field here for punt return. We got it.
Low snap. Punt is away. Punchers are going to watch this one die. Offense back out onto the field. 2:58 remain, 69-0. Punchers offense back out onto the field. Carlton Schmidt, the quarterback. Handoff Fisher Bradley up the middle.
Punchers just running the lead. Handing off to the fullback, tailback leading up in there on the block to the linebacker. Nothing doing on that play. 2nd and 10 as Jackson Lindbergh brings the play in. We're finally getting down to the short rows as the Mosquitoes
getting attacked over here.
Getting attacked. Attacking you, Justin.
Blitz shown by the Bearcats. They'll bring it up, and it'll be a run right side. Christian Gamble. He'll run it towards the sidelines.
They do keep the clock running, which is good.
3rd down and 1. Good run by Gamble. $69-0. Coaches have exited the press box and making their way down to the field. Puncher's going to have call it a 3rd and 2. Carlton Schmidt will let this play clock run down to 5 seconds. Now he'll take the snap. Again, handoff Fisher Bradley. Has the first down. Fisher Bradley still on his feet. Has the first down. Clock remains running. No, they'll stop it.
Good for them to kneel it here.
Picks up a 1st down as the game down to about 23.
Couple more plays, Jeff, and we're out of here. Enjoyed this one.
Should be the last one here. Punchers in the best formation in offensive football, victory formation. Carlton Schmidt going to take a knee here, get it down under 40. Snap it right now, and that's going to be it, Justin.
Punchers going to pitch the shutout in Ballinger by a score of 69-0 in this ball game. final. Punchers with a big win in Ballinger. We go home next week to face, thank you, Ben, to face a tough Wall Hawk team, but very, very, very happy with the defense of the Mason Punchers tonight.
You bet, offensively and defensively. My big concern coming into the game was our penalties, and Punchers did a great job of not committing any penalties. And the thing they got to work on is extra points, because Wyatt missed one. He's only 9 for 10, and so they got to.
I think it was a bad snap.
They got to work on extra points because he missed one. But great team victory, like I said early in the game, Justin. Scoring by all three phases of the football team: offense, defense, and special teams. And it started off with a kickoff return by Ryan Todd to open up the scoring early, and it was all Punchers from there. Punchers with 429 total yards to Ballinger's 140. Most of that Ballinger yardage was late third quarter, fourth quarter, when they put a couple of drives together. But total domination by the Punchers, and like you said, Justin, we're going to find out real quick next Friday night what kind of team the Punchers have as the Wall Hawks come into town, and it's always a battle with the Wall Hawks.
Looking forward to the game next week. Again, final score here from Ballinger, 69-0 Mason. For Jeff Roche, Ben Pinter, Kayreen Fisher, John Hills, thank you very much for joining us here on the Hill Country Sports Network.